Hello, thanks for tuning in. I'm Max Everett, the Mandel Hall manager at the Reynolds Club. Today I'm going to be discussing web streaming and some of the platforms that we might use to stream a live event. Virtual events, choosing the right platform for your event. Today we will discuss the following topics to broadly understand the differences between each virtual platform. First, the methods of broadcasting a stream, the differences between Zoom meetings and webinars, web chat platforms such as Discord, social media and video sharing platforms such as YouTube and Facebook, open broadcast software introduction. Method of broadcasting a stream from your computer. One of the first methods is through your internal webcam or USB webcam signal format. Any video source recognized as a USB webcam can be used to provide camera signals to web conferencing, web streaming, or web chat platforms. Examples of these sources include an internal camera, external USB camera, an external video switcher with webcam connection, or a broadcast software-generated webcam signal, such as OBS. Most platforms support webcam. A stream key is the second. A stream key is a code that is generated by the broadcast site to identify a source of audio-visual streaming in order to show the stream in a website or software over the web. Stream keys are input into the streaming software to broadcast to the desired site. Keys are generated when a new stream is created. Once a stream has ended, that key can no longer be used. Moving on to Zoom meetings versus webinars. Meetings and webinars platforms offer similar features and functionality but have some key differences. Meetings are designed to be a collaborative event with all participants being able to screen share, turn on their video and audio, and see who else is in attendance. Webinars are designed so that the host and any designated panelist can share their video, audio, and screen. Webinars allow video-only attendees. They have the ability to interact via Q&A question and answer, chat, and answering polling questions. The host can also unmute the attendees. A webinar is technically a separate platform, but a meeting's settings can be configured to perform like a webinar. The main setting changes are muting participants upon arrival, disabling participants' video and screen sharing, all Zoom events, both meetings and webinars, accept video from computers, webcam sources only. Zoom events happen in real time with minimal latency between participants and no upload delay. This means that the interaction between participants is instantaneous, whereas some other web streaming platforms have a 10 to 20 second delay. Okay, so I'm in the main Zoom app window here. First thing I'm going to do is go into the settings, and I'm going to check the video settings to make sure that my camera is correct. Hello. So there we go. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I'm using the integrated webcam. If you look down below, sometimes you'll have the option to use other webcam devices. In here, if you see OBS camera, it's something that you might use if you're wanting to do some broadcast switching or graphics integration with a third-party software, and that's a free software, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. But for now, we'll use the integrated webcam. So I'm going to go ahead and close this. Goodbye. We're going to go ahead and schedule a new meeting, and here in scheduling, you'll be able to make some big video adjustments that will allow you to change your meeting into more of a webinar type format. So from now, we're going to put the host on, participants off, audio at telephone and computer audio. There'll be the email confirmation that goes out through Outlook. Let's take a look at the advanced options. So you'll be able to enable join before host. I have that set up if someone wants to show up early, they'll be let in. Mute participants upon entry. That's good as well for a webinar because you don't want the participants to be able to talk. And we'll just leave those two blank. So I'll make sure that the time is correct. I'm going to call it number 4 because I have 4 already created. All right. An email will pop up and you can go ahead and invite all your attendees here. I'm just going to invite myself for our purposes and we'll send that off. So for now, we'll open up a new meeting and that way we can see some of the settings here. I'll always have it prompt me to join with computer audio before I start. Alright, so we'll just confirm with this that we are using our built-in microphone and our built-in speakers. Similar to what we did in the settings earlier, by clicking on this little up arrow by the video camera icon. Make sure that we're still on the integrated webcam. And then here we can manage our participants. And you'll see the host is always on top. I can mute myself, or I can see some of my participants will be down below here. However, there I don't have any currently. And down here, we'll make sure that we have our participants muted upon entry as well, which we've already done, but this is a different meeting. So just to show you, to demonstrate that you have the ability to do it here as well. So that basically covers the basics of setting a meeting to be more like a webinar. There are more deep settings that you can do, but those are the basic ones for configuring your webinar. Web chat platforms. Discord is built to allow you and other members to message each other. Each community is called a server. Servers are filled with text channels where you can type or talk to other people, and voice channels where you can voice chat with others. You can also share videos, images, internet links, music, and more. Each server usually has multiple channels, each of which is dedicated to a different topic or has different rules. For example, you might have one channel to talk about a game, and another for general chatting, and another for pictures of cats. The possibilities are endless. All chat formats are intended to occur in real time. Just like Zoom, the interactions should be close to instantaneous. In Discord, accept webcam signals only. Okay, so I'm here and I've got my Discord app open. This is the Discord app that I downloaded from the Discord website. So in the left side, you'll have your list of servers. This is where you can create a new server and invite your friends and start with a different template that have different categories assigned to them. You can also join an already existing server by putting in by the link provided by the administrator of the server. And so over here, I've already created a server for Mandel Hall, which allows you to do voice channels or the text channel that we were just on. And in here, I can go to video and share my video. So right now I'm using the integrated webcam, and similar to Zoom, you have some controls down here to share your screen, mute your microphone, and switch your video device. So currently listed, I have the integrated webcam. I also have my OBS cameras. This is a feed from OBS that sends the program material from OBS. I can click to that now. I'm going to get an infinity mirror again because I am currently recording the desktop screen for this presentation in OBS. So I'll go back to the webcam, and there you go. So that's essentially Discord in a nutshell. There are a lot more features to it, but essentially this is a very casual and fun platform to use for chatting and sharing media. Social media and media sharing platforms. YouTube is a free website and the second largest search engine behind Google search. Users can upload and live stream unlimited videos. They can stream via key or webcam. You can stream live and upload videos from a computer or a mobile device. Stream videos can be automatically uploaded and archived in user account. YouTube Studio Suite allows users to edit video before or after it has been uploaded. 10 to 20 second latency between live stream and live action. This means that from the moment that the action happens to when it is actually viewed in the stream is between 10 to 20 seconds. So I'm here on my main YouTube page. I'm going to go ahead and in the top right corner I'm going to click the create icon, which is a little camera with the plus symbol, and here you can upload a video or go live. We're going to go live. So in the YouTube Studio page, on the top left corner you have the option to stream, which requires a stream key. It provides a stream key to connect your live streaming broadcast switcher or software and have that stream uploaded to YouTube. The other option here is to use the webcam, and you can just do a stream similar to Facebook where you use the integrated camera. Currently I'm not going to show you that. And also you have the option to manage an upcoming stream that is scheduled for another time by scheduling a stream here. So basically this is the transport for viewing your live stream here. So you'll be able to monitor your stream from here, and here's where you have the option to select your stream latency. I have it on low latency. Ultra low latency is for when you have a very, very good internet connection, or if you have a not so great internet connection, you'll want to set it to normal latency. Alright, so I'm going to leave now and we'll come back to YouTube in a little bit once we've covered some topics in OBS. The other is Facebook Live. Facebook Live is a feature of Facebook's social network that uses the camera on a computer or mobile device to broadcast real-time video to Facebook. Live broadcasters can decide who on Facebook can see their video and use this content to engage their audience. So Facebook is beneficial because it allows you to cater your audience based on your friends already in Facebook. Similar to YouTube, it has a 10 to 20 second latency between stream and live action. Stream via stream key or internal webcam. Recorded videos can be uploaded and shared with your audience at any time. And we'll give you a quick demo. Alright, so we've got my Facebook page open here, and what we're going to go ahead and do is in the comments section, I'm going to go ahead and select live video. I'm going to wait a moment for that page to load. And by default, getting started, it will automatically choose to use your built-in camera. So you can see that selected here. You'll have a little preview of the camera down in the right corner. In the setup, it has already chose your integrated webcam, but it shows that you have your other webcam devices that you were able to use. We're going to stick to the integrated webcam for now. Also, we're going to use the default microphone, the built-in microphone. If you look back up here, you have the option to use a stream key for this as well. So if you're using an external video switcher that can stream, you want to put in the stream key and server URL into the software for that device. That also goes for any broadcasting software you might be using. So for our purposes, we're going to go back to using the integrated camera. And over to the left, you'll see the options to schedule a video and also see other upcoming live videos and events. For now, we're just going to go live now, and I'm going to go by hitting this go live button. You have the option to add a title. I'm not going to do that currently because I'm not trying to attract attention. But normally you would go ahead and add a title for your event here. Alright, so once it's gone live, you'll see the live button or the live symbol come up in the preview, and we'll also have a preview window if you scroll up a little bit. So now that we're scrolling, let's say the time passes and the event is ended. I'm going to go ahead and end the video, and this will give you the option to do a few things with it once it's completed. Okay, finally there it is, it ended. So I'm going to do a quick edit. It allows you to trim the beginning and end of the video quickly. So I'm just going to go ahead and trim off a little bit of the beginning, a little bit of the end, just to demonstrate. And I'm going to trim that video. Usually happens pretty quickly. Alright, you can have the option to untrim it and go back to the original file, but for our purposes I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go back to the dashboard and view the post. And it looks like the video is working. It looks good. So I'm going to go ahead and check my page to see that it is indeed posted. Let's talk about Open Broadcast Software, or OBS. OBS Studio is a free and open source software suite for recording and live streaming. OBS provides real-time source and device capture, scene composition, encoding, recording, and broadcasting. Transmission of data is primarily done via StreamKey and can be sent to any StreamKey supporting destination, including many presets for streaming websites such as YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. The user interface. The main user interface is organized into 5 sections. Let's do this. Let's talk about Open Broadcast Software, or OBS. OBS Studio is a free open source. Let's talk about Open Broadcast Software, or OBS. OBS Studio is a free and open source software suite for recording and live streaming. OBS provides real-time source and device capture, scene composition, encoding, recording, and broadcasting. Transmission of data is primarily done via a StreamKey and can be sent to any StreamKey supporting destination, including many presets for streaming websites such as YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. The user interface. The main user interface is organized into 5 sections: scenes, sources, audio mixer, transitions, and controls. Scenes are groups of sources like live video and recorded video, text, and audio. The mixer panel lets the user mute the audio and adjust the volume through virtual faders, and apply effects by pressing the cogwheel next to the mute button. The control panel has options for starting, stopping a stream or recording, a button to transform OBS to a more professional studio mode, and a button for opening the settings menu and a button to exit the program. The upper section has a live video preview used to monitor and edit the current scene. The user interface can be switched to a variety of themes, including both dark and light themes, depending on what the user prefers. Let's take a little look at OBS. So I've got my OBS open here. As you can see, you've got 2 main windows, and we are in studio mode. So the first window on your left is the preview, so that shows what scene is currently in line. The program shows what is being recorded or streamed. So the first thing you do when you open up OBS is it'll normally be blank like this. You won't have this screen. Unfortunately, I can't get rid of it because I am recording the desktop, and so there's an infinite mirror effect in this window of the desktop repeating itself. So just ignore that for now. So what you want to do is you'll have a scene, and for now, for our purposes, this scene here, now that I've selected it, will show up in the preview. It's also the same scene that is in the program. So what I want to do is I'm going to, in the scenes, I'm going to select the scene I want, and I'm going to select the sources. So I'll start with blank, and where it has no sources. And here you'll see the amount of different sources you can add. You can add a window capture, so take a photo of a window that's open. You can add a video capture device, such as a webcam. You can add text. You can add scenes. You can add a media source. You can add slideshows of images. You can add a static image. You can capture games. You can do a display capture, which is what I'm currently using to record this screen for you. You can adjust color. You can insert a web browser. And you can also insert audio input and output captures. For our purposes, I'm going to do display capture to capture our desktop screen. Okay, so this is a preview of that capture of the current screen, and you can see what kind of craziness occurs when you are recording the desktop. You get an infinity window, or I should say infinity mirror effect. Alright, so I'll size it correctly. Normally you'd be looking at a webcam or any type of other device, but in this case we are using the desktop. Okay, so that's scene blank and scene are both regular. They're the same. They both have the same devices. So next I'll show you how to receive a web stream key, how to input the web stream key. So here we go. I'm going to go into settings. I'm going to set the stream to YouTube. So you can either put custom, where it allows you to manually insert the server URL and the stream key, or it'll automatically preset to your site. So I'm using YouTube. So I'm going to delete this previous stream key, and I'm going to go ahead and open up my YouTube page for the stream, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to copy the stream key, and then I'm going to paste it into the box. And to make sure that's right, I do a quick look at it, I'll show it, and then I'll also do the same down here in YouTube, and it looks to me like it is the same. So I'm going to go ahead and hit apply. Okay. Alright, one thing I also want to note is that to get the audio working here when we're setting up, you want to go ahead into settings, and in audio, set the mic auxiliary audio to your microphone array or your built-in microphone. And make sure that we're recording audio that way. And then once that happens, you'll see that you have a little mixer feature here where I can lower my volume and bring it back up. Alright, so now we're going to go back to the YouTube page now that we have the stream key inserted. Actually, I was wrong. We're going to go ahead and start streaming. So this will start outputting the video here, and you'll see that it's live. It's also recording, and it's using 6.1% of the CPU percentage. Alright, so now if we go to the YouTube page, you'll see that it is now connecting, and we have an excellent connection, and it is live. So there you go. We are streaming. So anything that comes through OBS software and anything that we put through that and through the web stream will show up here in YouTube Studio. And currently, because I am using the desktop as our video source, you'll see another copy of this window inside of the YouTube Studio, creating another infinity mirror effect. If you look up here, you'll see this video continuously repeating. And that's how you start a stream in YouTube using OBS. Okay, now I'm going back into OBS. I've opened a different profile and scene just to demonstrate to you how to add a quick logo to your web stream. So right now I'm still on the desktop. I'm going to go ahead and switch to my internal cam here. So that is currently being previewed, where you can manipulate and edit in the preview window. So I'm going to go ahead and in this scene I'm going to go ahead and add, sorry, that's a mistake. I'm going to go ahead and add a new source, and I'm going to go ahead and add a image. So I'm going to go ahead and browse that image in my files. It's under my pictures. Okay, so I've entered that decal. I call it a decal because it has no background. It's just the text. There's no background on this image. So it looks nice. And now I can move it around where I like and resize it. And then go ahead and transition this slide on over to the program. And that's how you add a quick graphic to your OBS web stream. Thanks again for taking the time to tune in. I hope this provided you with some valuable information on how to get your event into a live stream. Take care.